Hello, my name is Steven. Yeah, so far, I've really wanted to learn IT, but I realized the best way is to do it is through vibe coding. So, through vibe coding this year, I've tried to build 3 apps. They are functional, but still a work in progress. So today, I'm going to share with you a POS system I created recently. It's a work in progress. I'd really love to hear your reviews, what you think, what do you think about what about the app, the interfaces, what you need to add and what you need to remove. So let's dive into it. Please share your reviews. I'll really be grateful. Thank you. The name and the password. So let's log in as an admin. When you log in as admin, this is the general interface that you see as a user. So under this, we have the dashboard. The dashboard now shows us the total revenue, the gross profit, today's sales, and the stock at hand. The stock at hand now indicates the number of stocks that we have. It also indicates the stocks that are out. We have stocks that are going low. Then down here, we also have several reports. We have the payment methods distribution. We have the product's performance. We have quick actions. We have the recent sales that we have. So we also under the several tabs, we have a products tab. These product tabs here, you are able to add a product or delete a product according to how the shop operates. So this POS, I'm planning to ensure that it can be used by small businesses like duka za kawaida, retail shops, grocery shops, small hardwares. Yes. So we also have the inventory. Inventory now here will give you a report of stocks that are running out, the stocks that are in good numbers, the total number of stock, the total stock value, the value of stocks that we have. So under the stock value, you'll be able to know the buying price and the selling price and the possible profit you're supposed to get. Then we have the shift management. The shift management help us to know the cash or the amount variance. Then we have the creditors for those clients who come and take goods on credit, and instead of writing them down, you can just write them here. So anytime a creditor pays, let's say for this client he has 12,000, if he pays 6,000 back, we'll be able to reduce the credit amount by this. So far we can see the business is owed this amount. Then we have the reports. These reports are categorized into sales, the products, the shifts, the creditors. So if you want to check, we have the cash performances here, EFT performance, and card. So these ones have changed over time to check on the various products that are the various payment methods that are very convenient with American. Okay. I've also created an option where you can check on the performance report for a range of periods. So let's say you want to check the performance range from date 7 of April to date 8 of April. So once you check that, it automatically brings that. So that is it. Then you can also download it under CSV. You can download it in Excel. You can download it in PDF form. So that is it. Under the expense tab, we can able to add expenses. We have descriptions. We have the amount. Then the expenses are subdivided into rent, utilities, supplies, transport, others. So I'll also create an option where we can add expense category according to the type of business that you operate. Then here, as I had mentioned, we can add or delete a user. So now let's go to the main factor. Our main factor here was the POS. Now for the POS, when cashier wants to make a sale, first of all, before the cashier makes any sale, we are going to start a shift. Under the shift, we'll be able to note how much cash we have. Let's say for the opening period, let's say it's 4,000 shillings. Okay. When you start the shift, we'll be able to see the variance, the closing sale, and the variance. So if in case there's a negative here, the cashier will be able to explain what happened within that period. Now we have an open shift going on. Okay. So since there is a shift going on, we are going to make a sale. So let's say we are selling tomatoes here. We have sold fruits, apple fruits, avocado, carrot, and all that. So when you make a sale, this is what you get on the cart tab. Under the cart tab, we'll be having a discount option and tax option, especially if you are under VAT or ETIMS or whatever. So here, let's say a client has taken products worth 84 shillings and they have given you a cash amount of 100 shillings. So when they pay, you're supposed to give them a change of 16 bob. So when the client has options to pay either through cash, EFT, or mobile. So for cases like for mobile or M-Pesa, they'll pay in most cases the exact amount. But for cash, if they pay, you're supposed to give them a refund of that. So this is currently the POS receipt display. So we are still working on making several changes, but I'd really welcome to your opinion and input in terms of the interface. So that is it. So here, I also realized that the dark interface sometimes when it's at night or when it's daytime, you might not be able to see what's happening here. So we created daylight mode where even when there's too much light, you'll be able to see the interface. So this is the whole of it for now so far. You can also add customers here, the customer's name. We are working on changing the customer's information and all that. Then we have the payment options which falls under the reports. So when you log out, let's now log in as a cashier. When you log in as a cashier, this is what you see. The cashier tab is limited. They only have options to see the POS, check the shift management. So as it check, you can realize that the shift is still on. Okay, when the shift is still on, this is since we've made a sale of 84 shillings. By the time we are closing this shift, since we started with an opening of this, let's say the cashier indicates that we have 4,010 and 4,056. So when the cashier closes the sale, and this is what we have, we realize that there's a variance of 28 shillings. This one will be, the cashier will now explain where this 28 shillings went to. So if it's an expense or kama mepotea, they'll have to explain that. So this so far is the app. I'd really wish to get an input from you. What you think, what the best thing we can do or I can do to ensure that this app is up and running, or it can be used commercially for small businesses to grow their businesses. Thank you so much.